fitted this chimney about 5 years ago, something like that, 6 maybe. In below it on the wall inside, there's a bit of a damp patch. It looks a lot worse on the camera, but that's kind of good. Speckles of mold, and it shows up better under the camera, but I was just sitting there and I noticed it and I thought that's not right, and I wondered, was this chimney leaking somewhere, because it's around this area here, somewhere under the chimney. And so I came up here to have a look, and I've got my tools with me now because I'm going to make a repair. I don't think there's anything wrong with the flashing I've done up there. I think it's all okay. It could be flowing in on the inside, you know, going in, down on the felt, running down, but I don't think it is. I came up here and had a look. I saw this little crack, and it's got some joint tape and joint tape. I don't really understand why there's 2 pieces of tape there, but there's a little crack, and really that's enough, I reckon. So it's actually quite dry, even though it's been raining, so I'm gonna spit on it or get some moisture on it, give it a bit of a clean hairdryer. But all of the roof, because it's right near the sea, it's all pointed in with concrete pointing, cement. I think it is concrete actually rather than cement mortar. So don't know if I can get a bit of heat on that with the hairdryer. So I've got a bit of heat on that with the hairdryer. I'll try and dry all this area out. I haven't got a heat gun with me, so that's how it is. Maybe you can see in the bottom of the crack it looks like wood or something, so I think that's what's happening. And then going in here probably, and that's just going onto the top of the wall, the ceiling. Really, you need to chip this concrete back a little bit, I think. I'll leave the hairdryer on it. The other thing is places like this, there's some kind of a resin on that roof. It's like, it doesn't feel like EPDM, it's more of a plastic. But I'll leave the hairdryer on it and let it warm up, try and dry out this area of concrete here and get it a bit warm. Every toolbox has that screwdriver that's going to get used as a chisel, and this one clearly has been before. I don't want to take much off, but the issue is that when you've got a crack tends to run, so if it's going to run up, it's not much good to me if I can't really patch it. So I'll try and get a little bit of it out of the way. It's very tough stuff, this. Actually, that might be enough for me, about 10 mil. It'd be better if I hadn't got that dust into the crack, but there you go. So I don't think a patch repair is perfect. I think a weld would be better on this, whatever this roof is, but the roof's 20 years old, so what are you going to do? I noticed over here that we have the name of the system, which I've not often seen before. I've never seen before on a flat roof. Sika Trocal PVC roof.
So it's a PVC roof rather than a bituminous or EPDM rubber roof. So that's that patch in, and the only way to tell if it works is if the mold just goes away in time. Over here I noticed this little indent, and I'm just going to give it a clean and put another blister on top of it, because why not while I'm up here. It's not, I don't think it's a perforation, but it doesn't look great. It looks like damage. So I'll give it a clean. There's a kind of a dirty lichen or something. It's not lichen, it's just dirt. Give it a clean, give it a dry, stick the hairdryer on it. So I don't know what that's from, but I'd say that's been there 20 years. Just looking at it. Over here I noticed probably nail heads sitting up underneath. What are you gonna do? That's just an installation job. This house bizarrely has copper valleys there and there. You don't often see copper, but here it is. There's a bit of build up. I'll clean that out. That's loose there. I don't know how far up the rubber goes, but I'm hoping it goes up 300 mil or more. I didn't see any more damage. I don't think, that doesn't look great. What's that? A little pin there. Wouldn't hurt to put a patch on it while I'm here doing this job. There's no traffic on this roof or anything, so the only time I've come up here is to do that job. I think this repair, really, it's just from the sun. I think that's cracking in the sun. I don't like it, but I think that's what it is. And if that's starting to happen on a 20-year-old roof, it's gonna keep happening. Just have an inspection all around carefully. I think those are solid boards, and I think this is a soft membrane, flexible PVC. It's bonded on from here to here. I think those boards are flashed up underneath. You can see the detail there where they've cut it in, and it's not that much of an overlap actually. The bonding only seems to be about 2 inches. Right, I'll do that other little pinhole that I found. I'll get out of town. You can see where the water washes down and across the roof there, which makes that a likely spot for any ingress or for there being a lot of water. But equally, I wonder, are places with lying water safer or worse than other places? Where did I find that pinhole then? Was it over here? Yeah. I think that'll do it for now. I don't think there's any damage really, so it's just protection more than anything else. So that's about it. One patch there, one at the tip of the hairdryer, one over there,
2 preventative, 1 responsive. That ought to do it. Hopefully it'll last forever, and I'll come back and it'll be dry, not wet. Like, looking up the roof, there's no sign of anything. There's no sign of anything that's likely to be leaking. All of this has been dry for years and it hasn't changed. I check it maybe every 1 or 2 years. The only thing I haven't checked, actually, I should climb up and have a look at the rubber there. So just looking at that rubber flashing, I think it's all okay. There's a little bit of water on the back of it, but I think it's intact the whole way around. It actually looks reasonably good. These things stay out in the weather and get a lot of hard life. So that's it. What do you think? Will it last forever? Questions or comments, leave them below. Thanks for watching. If it's been helpful, hopefully it has. These little patches seem to be the way to go, I reckon. I've repaired water butts that are constantly under pressure using these patches in a previous video, and they last years with water constantly behind them. And that's just on plastic, and so this is PVC. I think it'll be fine. Hopefully that's where the leak was. That's the biggest issue. Questions or comments, leave them below. If it's been helpful, give us a like, subscribe, become a member, leave some money in the tip jar. Details below. Thanks for watching. See you later.